The United States and Israel have never been more determined and aligned in our shared values, our shared interests, and our shared goals. My friend General Austin, you have shown the people of Israel and the entire world what it means to be a leader and a partner. There is no greater projection of our intimate ties than sitting together with General Brown and General Levy, discussing the most sensitive issues on the agenda in full transparency and trust. Thank you, Secretary, for your deep commitment to Israel's security. We stand here 72 days into a war that we didn't want. On October 7th, Hamas conducted a brutal attack. They murdered, raped, and kidnapped children, women, soldiers, Holocaust survivors. On October 7th, we fought back and immediately set the goals of this war: the destruction of Hamas and the return of the hostages home with no exception. Our common enemies around the world are watching, and they know that Israel's victory is the victory of the free world led by the United States of America. In our war against Hamas, the Hamas terrorist organization is a war, it's not a war against the people of Gaza. We are fighting a brutal enemy that hides behind civilians. Billions of dollars have been invested in Gaza, money that should have gone to civilian infrastructure and instead was used to build a network of tunnels hundreds of kilometers long, equipped by military facilities. Today, IDF troops are operating in Hamas hotspots across Gaza. In northern Gaza, our troops have eliminated thousands of terrorists, destroyed military infrastructure, and dismantled most of the battalions operating in the area. In South Gaza, in Khan Yunis, we are precise and focused on eliminate Hamas leadership and military infrastructure. Detecting and engaging Hamas leadership and the chain of command span over the phases of this war and will continue until we fully achieve our goals. Secretary Austin, we both know the complexities of war. We both fought brutal terrorist organization. We know that it takes time. Unlike our enemies, we are defending our values and we operate according to international law. The IDF is operating to minimize the harm to civilian population. We are also working with international partners to facilitate the delivery of humanitarian aid. Yet, anytime we discuss humanitarian issues, we must remember the 129 hostages we held in Gaza. This is the most humanitarian issue. On October 8th, a day after Hamas attack, Hezbollah opened fire unprovoked. The threats of rockets, missiles, and drones is unacceptable. Over 80,000 citizens have been displaced, living as refugees in their own country. We are determined to create a new reality, restoring security in the area, based on UN Resolution 1701, pushing back Hezbollah. We will bring back the residents of the north to their homes on the border after full security will be restored. We prefer to do so via understanding, ensuring that the border region is clear of terrorists and does not allow direct threats of our citizens. If such a process will not be implemented diplomatically, we will not hesitate to act. Today, we also discuss the growing global threat posed by the Houthis terrorist organization. Their action threatens international freedom of navigation, and their reckless behavior, firing ballistic missiles, cruise missiles, and drones against Israel, can drag the region into war. The State of Israel values U.S. leadership, and we will support international efforts. At the same time, we maintain the right to take all the actions necessary to defend our sovereignty and our citizens. Hamas, Hezbollah, and the Houthis are funded, supported, and trained by one source of evil, Iran. And unfortunately, this is only their secondary effort. Iran's major effort is acquiring military nuclear capabilities, and this continues even now. We are aware of their actions, and we are ready to defend ourselves. We must take a stand. The world is watching us now. This includes our enemies, Hamas, Hezbollah, and Iran. The image they see today is powerful as we stand here united. We are resilient and determined, and we will win on every front. Thank you once again, Mr. Secretary. Thank you for coming, and thank you for your support and your friendship. Thank you very much.